I had all these plans and all these things that I wanted to do after college. So there was a lot of why me, why now? I was first diagnosed with breast cancer back in 2013. I ended up getting a double mastectomy, and then it had an impact on my self-esteem and my self-confidence because the surgery left some scarring. I didn't look at myself for like 6 months after the surgery. I didn't feel attractive or beautiful enough. I just felt like, well, what's the point if this is what I look like and this is gonna be my reality moving forward? Like, the rest of my life, there's always gonna be that risk. Not knowing at what point I'm gonna have a relapse, it drives me insane. I kind of fell into like anxiety and depression. I was afraid. I had a lot of anxiety. So I kept telling myself, if I go back to my doctor's office and they tell me what I don't want to hear, I would rather end my life before cancer does that for me. Because I knew I was in such a dark place at that point in my life, I wanted to give ketamine a try. And that's how it happened. Ketamine gives you an opportunity to like see your past traumas and then like try to work through them. The integrators are amazing. Before every session, we would sort of like get into conversations about what the goal was, like what I wanted to achieve during that session. I believe it must have been in either the third or the fourth journey where there was like detachment from like the self and the physical body. There was me looking at that other version of myself. I was looking at that other self like with compassion. The scarring, which is something that like was affecting me a lot before, everything just dissipated in that moment. That's when I realized that like we are more than just our bodies. And so me being so concerned with like the scarring and how my body looks physically and things like that, like I realized that I was just being too hard on myself and that I wasn't I guess loving myself as much as I should. I think ketamine has done wonders for me. Overall, I feel a lot less anxiety. I feel a lot lighter, a lot more calmer and relaxed, and just in a better mood. Like I always try to tell myself, like, even though this situation is important, it doesn't have to like dictate your entire life. The scars are there, they're not going anywhere, but now I try to focus on like other things that I know I can offer the world.